Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. So today we are doing a collaboration with a lovely lady. Her their YouTube channel is called Grounded and Inspired. Her name's Roxanne. And basically, I'm going to be doing the mother figure side, a mother or mother figure that has a message for you. It feels like divinely timed, which is interesting to me, and she's going to be doing the father or father figure having a message for you. I don't know what's going to come out. I just feel like, yeah, there's a certain level of healing that's going to be taking place. I lighted a green and blue candle and a white candle, 44 on the timer. Yeah, it was kind of hard to start this video. It felt like there was kind of heavy energies, and I don't know, it just feels particular. There's something about this video that feels particular. Like you have to be specific, or there's a gentleness to it. I don't know. There's a lot of energies coming through, so let's just get into it. I'm going to show you the groups now, and whatever you feel drawn to, that's going to be your pile, and it's kind of like an energy check. So let's do this. Group number 1 is the Fate. I heard also confirmation for some of you if you've been using that word lately. And then group number 2, the Gambler. Okay. And group number 3, the Miser. Okay. So go ahead and pick your group. You could also do number generator on Google, 1 to 3 number generator if you don't know what to choose. And let's get started on on what your mother or mother figure would love to tell you. Also, make sure to check out her channel, Grounded and Inspired, and subscribe because she's really sweet and they have a lot of good insight. Yeah, I'm excited this is happening. Yeah, so let's get started, guys. I'll see you in your reading. Hi, group number 1s. If you guys chose this Fate card, then this is your reading. Welcome. So immediately, I don't know how you chose your card because I think it's different for some of you guys, because for some reason I heard, what would my mom choose? Or what would my mother figure choose? Whoever that is to you. And then for some of you, I feel like you're like, oh yeah, that sounds about right, what I've been going through recently. It really does feel like there's something about severing ties with a person or a thing that's allowing you to take control over your life, which is ironic because you probably feel like you are going through an awakening in your solar plexus chakra, which, if you don't know, that means strength. That means finding yourself, who you are, your inner strength, basically. Whenever I think of a solar plexus chakra, obviously you think of the sun, like your star, but I also think of lions, like fighting, and not fighting in a bad way, but advocating for yourself. But it feels to me like you're going through some sort of thing that you feel like you don't have that much strength, but at the same time you are taking back the control over your life because you are surrendering yourself to whatever situation you find yourself in, because you realized you're tired of fighting. I heard let go and let God. I heard that. So yeah, there's something here with the strings, the red string, and it feels like, for some reason, it feels like these are false strings. These aren't strings that are meant for me. Hey, wait a minute, there's scissors. I could cut this if I want. For some reason, I thought that this was my fate. This was something I have no control over. Some of you have ADHD. I'm not diagnosing. I'm just, if you know, then you know you have ADHD, but, or you're impatient. Something about your life feels impatient, or you're, because I'm tapping my knee, and I don't know if it's because I had espresso, but I don't think it is. Yeah. Some of you like to sew or feel called to. I feel like if you feel called to, then maybe it could be really relaxing to you, or you're trying to find an activity that gives you comfort, that gives you low stress levels while doing it, to wind down maybe before you go to bed or something like that. But I see a pair of glasses being, remember to take what resonates, because this is a general reading for many people. I'm seeing someone take off their glasses before bed, or contacts. Maybe some of you guys are looking to get contacts. Okay, but it seems like there's this looking over the shoulder energy. I don't know if you're doing that or someone else is doing that to look out for you. Let's just get into it, because I don't want to. You are accepting help and guidance that people are giving you. It's a humbling experience, and you're really having faith, if anything. Faith in partnerships and gratitude towards what life is giving to you right now, like the little things that go a long way type of thing. So let's see messages from a mother or mother figure for my group number ones. The King of Wands, wow, with the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers in reverse. The King of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Let's keep going. This is a message from a mother or mother figure. I see someone pinching someone's cheeks, or it almost seems like, wow, the sun. What did I say about the sun earlier? That's interesting. The Devil in reverse with the, yeah, so you got the sun right here, Leo energy with the King of Wands, so that's very interesting. A lot of fire. I think that there's something here. I don't know what kind of relationship you and your mom have in real life, but it seems like I keep hearing, I'm really proud of you. I'm proud of how strong you are and how resilient you are towards things that make you feel weak, I heard. Make you feel like you aren't strong enough, or for some of you I heard, I'm sorry for not giving you the life that you always wanted. Yeah, maybe money was tight, or something about money was difficult. Maybe money's tight right now. There's a weird thing with my throat chakra going on right here, to where it's hard to talk. I'm going to keep going, because this is I'm going to trust the messages that come through. And please take what resonates. Use your discernment to grab the messages that I'm telling you. I also thought of the Hermit Tarot, where she tells people to write in a journal. And I think that it would be important for you to write in a journal the bullet points that resonate with you, because these are serious messages I heard. Messages from a mother or mother figure. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles, is that upright or reverse? Upright. So, the Star, so Aquarius, and the Four of Swords. The Star has to do with healing, and so does the Four of Swords. Rest and reconsider, I heard. Yeah, you're definitely healing an energy of feeling betrayed, or feeling like you have to put your guard up towards something. You have to advocate for yourself. There's an energy of having to advocate for yourself, and putting up boundaries towards healing and getting your rest, getting your much needed space, putting you in front of the headlines. And I think what your mother or mother figure is trying to say, I'm just going to say mother right now, just because you know what it is for you, but it's just easier for me. I think that they're proud of you for putting up your boundaries, for taking time to heal, to rest. If you feel very tired, there's something about desserts or baking that's relevant, but the Two of Pentacles gives me like having to balance out yourself, your surroundings. Things are coming back into some sort of balance. I heard the word spiral, especially right here with the Two of Pentacles. There's these little circles on the inside that makes me think of spiraling down, and it reminds me of the Tool song, Lateralis. In the end, he's saying like how you hang on to the spiral, like go with life. You're allowing yourself to go with the cycle of life, instead of trying to control it, instead of trying to, not accept how life is. I think you're really coming to terms with how life really is. And maybe for some of you that had bad experiences with your parent, there's something about having to learn to forgive that aspect, or having to realize that that's how your life was, and there's nothing you can do to change the past, but there's something here now that you can do to take charge and change the future. It seems like this guy is really looking at the sun. You may have a son, but it's looking at the for some reason I see kids. For some reason I see kids here, and this person, maybe I'm getting something, so stick with me. I'm getting that you are maybe looking at your child self and saying, I was so happy then, or I had so much gumption then. And maybe there is a childhood friend that you really miss having a connection to. Because with the colors here, it's kind of wild how the yellow is matching with the girl's skin color and the pink is matching with the little boys and the blue. You know, it really feels like now that you're grown up, you're really asking yourself, how can I find that happiness again that I once had as a kid? I don't want to have to depend on anybody outside of me in order to get the happiness within me. Some of you may have a mother wound. Let's continue. Some of you may try to go outside of you to seek that mother wound or to seek some sort of validation for yourself, which there's nothing wrong with that. I think all of us, to a degree, seek out external validation for something that we do. Like you did a performance, and it would be nice to hear people say, oh, you did amazing, or you did a good job, just because you're getting confirmation like, oh yeah, okay, good, I've been practicing for this for so long that it's good to have that. And it's interesting how that's coming up, because maybe that's something that you desired as a kid, the affirmation, the compliments, the recognition for who you are and what you put so much work into, and maybe you didn't get that, and it kind of is it's kind of disheartening because it makes you not want to try at things that you are actually good at. Maybe it's an overwhelming sense of, what's the point? You know, who am I doing this for? Maybe you're trying to find your passion again, like who you are doing this for. For some of you, I heard I'm doing it for her. So whatever that means for you. So let's clarify the King of Wands. Maybe even some of you, I'm getting another level of father figure. So with the Six of Swords right here, maybe some of you guys are moving away from an energy of someone who was very aggressive, or not just that, or you're moving away from an energy of having to constantly work towards something, having to constantly be in your masculine energy when it comes to being creative. And that's so cool. That's so cool. So with the King of Wands, you know how he's looking at the sun, like the little kids and stuff, and the Six of Swords came out underneath the King of Wands. So yeah, you're moving away from having to constantly sit on your throne and wonder, when will your life begin? You're just doing what you had to do now. You're trying to think of creative things, but you're like, you know what? I don't want to have to put up this front and be this masculine energy that works or has to come out with the next thing all the time. I want to just do what makes me happy. I want to just go towards what makes my inner child feel like a child again. And the Page of Wands right here, yeah, you're turning into like a little kid now. I think your mom is really proud of you. Like, again, that's coming back again, where she's proud of you, this mother figure that you had. Honestly, mother figures don't even have to be women. They could honestly be holding feminine energy, if you really think about it. It seems like you as a person is coming back into someone that you lost before. I don't know if it's the environment around you. It could be, because the Six of Swords is leaving a unstable environment, a toxic environment, however level of toxic it was for you. And you're coming back home, and that home is within you. Yeah, the Three of Cups in reverse. I think you are leaving some sort of toxic environment, to where maybe it's too much parties, too much drugs, too many third-party situations, or maybe just gossip in general. It doesn't have to be that aggressive of like cheating, but there is something here where it has to do with a lot of gossip or energy vampires. You're looking towards the future and seeing how you can, I'm seeing steps like checkers or Chess. I see you jumping to the next spot, you making your next move. It's very calculated. And I don't know if you got this from your mama or, you know, whoever that was to you, but it seems like you're looking back on how to get back into that side of yourself. What's the Sun? You're healing. I don't know if you're going to therapy or you felt like it. The Four of Wands. Wow. This is such a pretty energy. The Four of Wands and the Sun, stability. You're going towards that. You're going towards stability. And the Four of Wands has to do, and you're going fast too. The Knight of Wands. I don't know what's so like passionate about this for you, but you're definitely, with the Knight of Wands, they move with creativity. They move with passion for life. Like you're like, wait a minute, I don't have to sit here anymore. I don't have to take this. I can go towards what I want. And it's love. I really do feel like it's this sense of love with you. And that's lovely. That's beautiful. I just got this overwhelming sense of joy, like a burst of just, I squeal when I'm excited. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but it's like, you know, whatever brings you love, feeds your inner child, lights your fire, you are going towards it. And there's something about 44 here, divine timing for you. So if you see that, you're building a structure. But Four of Pentacles was in the middle of the deck. I think maybe your parent, one of your parents or your mom was, I got this in the beginning, but maybe was tight on money or tried to save, be resourceful the best they can. And maybe you got that from them, because I picked up an energy of you looking back in your past of how to get the life that you want or how to get what you desire. I heard deliriously happy. I think that came through before, but yeah, you're really being smart about your tactics, about what you're wanting to go towards. This is beautiful. This is amazing. Fate. Accepting help, guidance. Accepting help, guidance. I don't know. There's something here about that Merida quote coming through. If you had a chance to change your fate, would you? And you are changing your fate for the better. So, for the better. Oh my God. So, this is the Two of Pentacles. What is the Two of Pentacles? So, the Empress came out. The Two of Pentacles with the Empress. The Lovers card in reverse with the Fool in reverse. Interesting. So, what is this? Because the Lovers card is in reverse, so it's kind of like waiting for alignment, waiting for the right time to go forward. I think you're pretty content. Oh, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're pretty content with yourself. You're pretty content with who you are, why you are now. Because I see the shield and her little, whatever that is, and you're okay. Things are really coming back into balance for you. It's because you are deciding to take care of yourself again. The Empress energy is a divine feminine, or just being in your feminine energy, which is taking care of yourself, which is learning how to nurture yourself. And there's this energy of really looking back in your past and understanding why things had to happen. Understanding why you are here now. And with these Empress, I think that there's a level of gratitude that you're having towards your mother, towards the things that you've learned from, or towards the things that you've gained. Even if you didn't gain anything, you've learned what not to do, if that makes sense. I think that's what I'm picking up, is you're learning what not to do. And it's kind of liberating for you. Yeah, it's kind of liberating for you. And I think that you're okay with things not working out if something's not... Fuck. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted. So basically what I was saying is that you are waiting. It's okay. You're not really waiting. You're kind of just taking care of yourself. And if things don't align, they don't align. But another thing that I picked up on was codependency. And for some of you, if you have dealt with that, you're healing that now. And you're allowing yourself to not be swayed by certain situations or by certain people. Even if you do and you have regrets, you are still feeling like it's kind of like a wounded healer. Maybe you've been cut recently, not literally, but what's the star? Because I think this is coming up for a reason. What's the star? I see a battlefield that's just like an end to the war, where for miles it's just empty and it's just dirt. You know, like in those war movies, how it's quiet and like too quiet, kind of scary quiet, to where you're thinking, is it over? Or I'm the last one standing and I'm exhausted. And after that, I may have gotten through the war, I may have survived, but there's this level of survivor's guilt to where you feel like, how did I do that? Or am I even worth it? I don't know what energy I'm tapping into, but that was interesting. What is the star? Like it's, like, can I rest now? Is it, I think that you've dealt with a lot of things in your life that have felt rather scary. Take it if it resonates, or it felt rather unsafe. Just something where it feels unsafe or unsteady. And maybe you've survived out of that. I'm starting to get chills. You survived out of that, but there was a lot of trauma and a lot of things to heal afterwards, to where even if you survived it and you got out, you broke out, there was still something that you had to heal afterwards, like years, or it changed you. It changed you. So what's the star? What is the star? Ooh, the Three of Cups became upright. The Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords. Wow, yeah, the Three of Swords with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. And the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Three of Swords. So 33 may be really significant for you. Yeah, you're going towards better friendships. You're going towards more celebrations when it comes to healing. And it's coming in fast, I think, like when it comes to you and your healing process. I don't know how long this reading was, but this feels right. You're finding who you are again. And I heard, what am I hearing when it comes to, don't dim your light. Don't make it feel like you also have to prove yourself. There's something here to where you're proving yourself in the right way, and that's taking care of yourself. That's healing yourself. You know? And also with the things that you've been through, there's support. Three. There's support. There's support. There's always been support. And I think that you're looking up and seeing that now. I'm also seeing the battlefield again. And like far away, there's someone there. And you're like, oh, I thought I was alone. I'm sorry. Hello? Like you're shouting hello. And then someone's like, hello? So there's support being offered here. And it's really a beautiful, gentle energy for you. Yeah, it feels like this is the higher self of your mom or mother figure. There's some sort of regret here. A lot of regret. But you're receiving clarity on something from walking away. I think as you continue to be the water bearer towards yourself, you're learning that you can do that for others. And you're going to have more energy to do so. Like, I'm on to the next. I'm choosing the right path for myself, and I'm seeing the future that I want to see. You're choosing for yourself, and that's what's important, because it maybe felt like you haven't had a choice before, or you had to do what's right. But then you sat back one day, and you were like, oh, I've had a choice this whole time? Like, why didn't anybody tell me? Why didn't anybody tell me I could literally get off of this chair? What, have you all been silent for, why? Like, no one allowed you to step into your power. And I think that that's what you're discovering right now, is your power, your voice. What is the Four of Swords? The Strength card in reverse. I knew this was going to come out. So the Strength card in reverse. Surrendering. Leo energy. The Four of Cups in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. There's a sense of avoiding conflict. The Four of Swords, strength. What is the Strength card in reverse? I think that if you don't know the way forward, then you're going to receive help in some way, one way or another, with the Strength card in reverse clarifying the Four of Swords, because you're healing. But it's almost like you don't know what next step to do to heal or to help yourself in this situation. Maybe you feel kind of helpless. I don't know if you're considering a therapist. Did I say that in this reading? It's funny if I did. But yeah, there's something here about not wanting to fight, not wanting to be in conflicts anymore, or to find yourself in the middle of things, meddling, something like that. Just drama. You don't want that. You're choosing not to have that. But the thing is, you don't know how to. There's maybe some element of this that's true for you, 44, that something is being divinely guided for you to take a step in that right direction. And if you have found that for yourself as to what to do, you've been called to do something, I think that this is a sign for you. And it almost seems like you don't have to fight anymore. You are attracting the positive things that you desire. You are attracting things that you deserve because of your inner work and because of you it's not a sense of giving up, but it's a sense of you surrendering, like I said in the beginning. You're learning that motherly energy towards yourself. You're healing a mother wound for sure. There's something here where you're healing a mother wound. And you're trying to find that divine feminine within yourself, whether you be whatever gender you are finding that divine feminine within yourself so you can receive help, so you can receive affection, so you can receive love and know that you're worth that. So there's something here coming through about, I heard sorry, I keep hearing sorry, or not being able to give it. Okay, last closing messages for group number 1, because this feels long. For group number 1, what is the King of Swords, oops, the Nine of Wands, this all came out, I don't know, the Five of Wands, what is this? So, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom, it just seems like I'm hearing keep continuing to put up your boundaries, and here, let me show you what came out. Because I don't know if this is supposed to be, all of them seem, okay, I know the message that's coming through. It's very balanced. I don't know if any of you guys are Libras, but the King of Swords came out, and then the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So yeah, the divine feminine and the divine masculine. There's hearts on her shirt that's making me, I feel like the scene that's coming to mind is that scene from the movie Uptown Girls, to where she's telling that little girl, oh my God, if you need a healing movie with an inner child, then I would recommend that. 313 may be significant, but there's a scene to where she opens up to the little girl, Dakota Fanning, and Brittany Murphy says, when I was younger, I got very upset, I ran away, and the only place that I really wanted to go to was Coney Island, and it was like a carnival, and so she decided to go on the teacups, and she kept going round and round, and she couldn't dare to get off, and then she went on there until she was sick. So it's almost like feeling like you're going round and round in circles. The lateralis thing again, the spiral. I recommend that movie if you need a movie to feel like it was for you. But yeah, there's something here to where you don't want to get off the ride. You want to stay safe in a safe space. There's something about your inner child feeling safe, needing to feel safe in their environment. Maybe there's a place that you go to where you felt safe. The King of Swords you have with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. I don't know if you're that energy of you've had to fight your whole life. Like you've had to be defensive, or you've had to fight for yourself. I heard the going gets tough. But right here, I'm really feeling with all of these, I'm hearing that you don't have to fight anymore, but you are still healing, and it's okay to be patient with yourself. There's going to be situations to where you have to put up your boundaries. There's going to be situations to where you feel like you have to, fuck, I'm sorry, a text came through and I feel distracted, but I don't know if you guys get frustrated whenever you're in a reading and then you get distracted, but yeah, just be patient. You're human. There's nothing wrong with feeling the feelings that you feel and being passionate about the things that you're passionate. Just don't be so, you know, the things that you have to work on, okay? You know what you have to go towards, and you know, trust your gut and trust your intuition. Trust that you don't have to fight anymore. I keep hearing that. Keep healing yourself, and it'll continuously allow you to attract the things that you want in life. The Tower card in reverse when I split the deck. Something about that is telling me that you can avoid conflicts if you choose to. You can avoid people if you choose to. It's how you react. It's the words you say. It's how you perceive certain things. But you're smart enough and wise enough to know when certain things aren't worth it. Aren't worth the words, the harsh words, to only regret it later. I feel that. But group number 1, this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and please go ahead and check out Grounded and Inspired if you want to get a message from your father or father figure. Might as well circle it all up, put it in a cute bow, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye. Hi, my group number 2s. If you guys chose the Gambler, then this is your reading. Welcome. So I just want to say divine timing is a real thing. I just got off the phone with a very close friend about their mom, and it's just weird to me how that happened, and it was very healing. But there's something here about, I kept getting visions before I started this, so take what resonates. Remember, guys, this is a general reading, so if you don't like it, then there's a door. But so yeah, I saw in my mind's eye that someone walking the streets late at night, as a kid, as a teenager, I just saw coping mechanisms, however that may be to you. I felt like getting very emotional when I was experiencing the feeling of pain, the feeling of hyper independence or escapism. There feels like a lot of escapism in this pile, which is interesting because the Gambler, that makes me think of addictions or needing dopamine, needing a constant dopamine hit for yourself. Or I also feel like there's a instability that makes it feel like you have to constantly make sure you're okay, and like you're wanting to have more. Maybe this is the group that I felt called to use the D&D deck with, but I chose a different tarot deck. But yeah, there's something about D&D here. Maybe your mother figure or your mom liked something that had to do with that time period, like the creatures and stuff, or maybe you do, maybe even escaping with games. But there's a lot of risks and losses that you've had in your life that correlates to childhood. There's a tie. Maybe you did track and field before. I don't know why I heard millimeter or whatever it's called, when the distance of how far you run. But yeah, very earthy. You may have earth placements, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or you may just be very much wanting to have material gain and feel safe, protected, taken care of, because you may have not had that in your childhood, or you may have had that and lost it at some point to where you didn't know where the next meal was going to come from, or not that extreme, you couldn't get the gifts that you wanted on your birthday or for Christmas, and there was a lot of changes in your life. Maybe you had to move out a lot. Maybe you had to go to different schools as a kid a lot. There's something here to where maybe your mom or mother figure, like I said, it's in group number 1, the mother figure can also be a guy. It just depends on who they were to you. But yeah, anyways, your person may have had to move around a lot because of the instability or the lack of financial that they had. Maybe they even had to get a divorce, and that's what caused a lot of uncertainty when it came to money, or separation with whomsoever was their counterpart. But yeah, so let's get into it. Any of that resonated for you, welcome. This is your group. If it didn't, you can choose another group, or this isn't your reading. But make sure to go check out Grounded and Inspired, Roxanne's YouTube video, if you want to get the father side of it, the father figure side of it, or the father side of it. So yeah, I'm excited to watch their video. But yeah, so let's get started. What is a message from a mother or mother figure in your life? Message from a mother or mother figure in your life. So we have Judgment, the Hanged Man, and the Lovers in reverse. So we have Gemini, Pisces, and Judgment card. I'm just going to keep going. The Knight of Swords in reverse. And inconsistency. I heard pay attention to the inconsistency that's happening in your life. That's making you feel like there's cycles continuously happening. Yeah, like a loss of finance. Oh, this is, I don't know why it's not focusing there. This is kind of a very, maybe some of you are going through some sort of dark night of the soul, or wrapping up a cycle that you just got out of. But it seems like you're trying to get yourself back on your feet. Keep hearing that Chapel Rowan song. Get up off your feet. Yeah, something like that. Da da. Superman. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to say some of you guys may like Chapel Roan. So messages from a mother or mother figure. They see your sadness. They see Strength card in reverse, Leo energy. A lot of major arcanas coming through for this group. So yeah, all of them are major arcanas actually. With the King of Swords, air energy, more of that air. Aquarius, Libra, or... So, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. There seems like there's this interesting feeling with the Five of Pentacles that you're struggling right now. And if they're here on this earth in the 3D with you now, or if they're watching you from the 5D, this is very important. 555 is a very important number for you because it signifies change in the energy, change in transformation. And it feels like there's this huge burst of energy coming through that's telling you to take that leap of faith, telling you to allow yourself to undergo this transformation, to allow you to be that person of who you are. This is showing you who you really are. There's a lot of risks and loss that you have been, there's a force of hand that you've had been forced to make in your life. And there's something here about saying to sit in that, to sit in the feeling of having nothing. This feels uncomfortable. This feels very sad. And I don't know why, but it feels like there's a feeling of not wanting to cry around you. Like needing to be straight-faced, needing to be stone cold. And I don't know why it feels like I don't want to cry in front of you guys. Maybe it's because you guys don't want to cry. You guys can't cry. Vulnerability isn't something that you digest easily. I think there's something here to where you're embarrassed when you cry. Like there's this guilt and shame when you cry. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. There's this guilt and shame that you feel like when you cry because it feels like no one's there to see it. I don't usually get this emotional, but I feel like sobbing. There's this energy that you're in right now, the Hanged Man. You're in Hanged Man energy to where you feel stuck. You feel like you don't know where to go at this time. And I think that there's this energy of a mother figure coming out and hugging you and telling you that it's going to be okay. that you're not alone. And I see this, oh my God, I see this mother figure and this child just hugging each other because of knowing that you guys are all they have. Both of you guys are, at one point, you are someone that's all they had. And I feel like they're sending you an energetic hug. And if you feel that, then just don't deny that, because that's them sending you love, giving you love, to no matter where they are, who they are. If this is their higher self giving you that love in the 5D, then that is that. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, wow, with the Tower underneath it. There's this feeling of needing to take care of yourself, needing to be honest with yourself, to see your options of what you have, and that option is you right now taking care of who you are. Maybe your mother figure didn't know how to take care of themselves, and so you learned that. And so maybe you're trying to learn how to take care of yourself, or maybe you don't even see that as an option. It's like, what do I do? What do I do with this information I hear? What is the tools? I don't have any tools. I can't afford tools. With this Five of Pentacles. There's resentment here. There's bitterness. There's anger. There's all these emotions being purged. There's a feeling that you need to be there for yourself right now. I keep hearing I can't afford to. There's this sense of not focusing on the right thing. Let's just keep going. Oh, the Two of Wands wants to come out. The Queen of Wands. Sorry. Fire energy is coming through. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Two of Wands has to do with planning, travel, going forwards in something. I heard that if you have the opportunity to travel, if you're being invited to something or asked to go somewhere, I'm hearing to take it, because there's going to be an opportunity there for you. I think that I'm seeing in my mind's eye like a creak in the door, like a little tiny creak, because you know how the saying is, one door closes, another door opens. But right now you're like, I don't see any fucking doors. I don't know why I feel like cussing, so sorry if you don't like that, but I'm seeing a door creak open instead of opening all the way, like here's the door. I see an opportunity for you. So if you follow 1111, if you follow with this plan, then it may be a fire sign giving you an opportunity. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, someone who's attractive, someone who maybe is creative or just has a boss position. That could be you too. Sunflowers may be significant. She's holding the sunflower. Yeah, I think that something to do with lions, cats, inner strength, inner power, inner beauty, I heard. Like a divine feminine inside of you is rebirthing. Because with the Strength card, there's that analogy of taming the tiger, because in the original Rider-Waite deck, there's this woman taming this lion. And it's the strength and the divine feminine within, and it doesn't matter what gender you are. Like, I always want to emphasize that it's just energy. So with that divine feminine raging through, I'm hearing feminine rage. It's coming out through your mother's personality. And maybe it's you feeling like you don't have the strength. Maybe your mom felt like she didn't have the strength. It's coming through so clear, and it's coming through as emotions. So I feel like emotions are your strong suit. With the Queen of Wands, it definitely makes me feel like there's a lot of passion here. So if you're hearing this spark, then go towards it. There may be an opportunity there for you, whether it is has to do with career or a different place to move or travel, or just connection, just human connection that makes you feel alive again, I definitely think it's important for you to take that. So the Judgment card, let's clarify the Judgment card in reverse. What is the Judgment card in reverse? Messages from their mother or mother figure. That's a lot, but I do feel very strongly to take it. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. Once again, it feels like a stagnant energy, not being able to plan, not having the map in front of you. But this Devil card is very important. It came out separately from this stack of cards. So we're going to put the Devil card to the side. This is Capricorn energy. So like I said in the beginning with this Gambler card, it's very much giving distraction. It's tapping into that. I think you may have done this as a kid too, because we all distract ourselves in certain ways. 55 again. We all distract ourselves in certain ways because we don't want to deal with the reality of things. I understand if anything. But there's an avoidance here. I feel like there's an opportunity coming up for you. This is actually very positive. So the Six of Cups right here in reverse. It's feeling disconnected from your inner child, feeling disconnected from sweetness of life, from just the past in general, because the Six of Cups also has to do with the past. But there's something here that's coming around again as an opportunity to heal a part of you, to heal your childhood self, your inner child, regrets that you've had. I keep hearing regrets, and I don't know what it is with this Devil, but it feels like a blockage. I keep seeing 55 whenever I look up. It's crazy. But I think that this is a blockage, but I see a breakthrough coming through, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. What's also happening with this is that sometimes the Wheel of Fortune is just life. Things we don't have a choice of what comes through. We just get what we get. We win what we get, what life is going to throw us. But I really do think that life is going to throw you a curveball. I don't know what that analogy means, but I think that's a positive one. And an opportunity is coming up for you to see the path ahead and move forward to build the life that you want, to build the foundation, the family, the happiness, because the Ten of Cups is fulfilled. It's kind of like a dream world that you see yourself wanting, that you see yourself having. And with this opportunity coming up, it's fate for you. It's fate for this to happen for you to continue forward. So don't allow this Devil to hold you back, because I think that you have a lot of regrets. So the fact that a chance is coming up for you, take it. Take it. Take that happiness. Take that opportunity. And take that invitation that you are getting to go towards what you want. And the Three of Wands in reverse, it's opening something up. Because you may not, sorry if that's gross, but you may not see the full picture of it yet, because you're like, whoa, I don't get it. I don't understand why this is worth anything or worth my time. But I feel genuinely like there is going to be a significance in it. There's going to be an answer in it. Even if it won't give you everything that you desire, it will in the end. Yeah, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Justice card in reverse. You are going through some certain level of karma that you're clearing. You're being asked to heal something. So if an opportunity is coming up for you to heal something, don't allow this addiction, this Devil energy of the mind or of outside things to get in the way of that, because I don't know, I think that you are going to take it. I do think that, but there's this thing inside of you that you have to release in order to move forward. Yeah. So I think that's why the Three of Wands isn't upright, nor is the Justice card. It's in reverse right here. I see the King of Cups, so water signs may be significant, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, that may be giving you this opportunity. But either way, what I'm feeling from this is to lean on your intuition, your inner knowing, to get grounded, or to get back into who you are. Okay, let's continue. But The Judgment card in reverse, yeah, there's something to do with the past. The Judgment card in reverse. Sorry, give me a second. There's something here about not, it's like judging something, not having a good judgment on a situation because maybe this devil energy is a blockage for you to see the truth, like an illusion for what something is. And maybe you tapping more into your feelings of how you feel towards it instead of the pain and the unwounded, the pain and the unhealed version of yourself. It's asking you to tap more into how would your healed version react. So I saw something online, a quote that said, an unhealed person blames the person, reacts easily. I'm going to put it on here. I hope I remember, but I'm going to just try to say it right now. Wow. The unhealed person gets easily offended towards things that happen outside of them, but a healed person acknowledges that it's not about them, that it's about the other person. 1919 may be significant, but yeah, it's not about them. You know, they don't make it about them. I hope that made sense. I'm going to try to remember, but yeah, there's something here about you not making it about yourself and you acknowledging that it's just other people that need to be healed or that don't have a problem with you, type of thing. I'm going to move past that because it's just getting more confusing. So what's the Hangman? What's the Hangman? Ooh, the King of Cups came out. Yeah, see what I'm saying? The Seven of Pentacles, but it wanted to go like this. So I feel like it's a sideways card. And Pisces, so water. Water is being clarified here. Yeah, you're going to have to really use your discernment when it comes to who you are authentically to move forward in this situation. The Seven of Pentacles, what you want to work towards. Yeah, there's a disconnect here. And you, in order for you to reconnect with it, you're going to have to pause and feel. Pause and feel. The Knight of Swords, yeah, instead of feeling inconsistent, there's an inconsistency with how you act and who you are on the outside. This could just be a stage that you're going through, honestly. It's heavy. It's sad. I feel what you're going through, is what I'm saying. I'm not talking down on you at all, babes, you know. So we're all going through our own shit. Like, we're all human and we're not alone. And the more we realize that we're not alone and we're all multifaceted and complex and different and unique and all of our lives are catered to us, that's when we can learn to navigate what our story is instead of looking around us to see what story do we want to have, like picking up a book and saying, this is my life. Like, no, your life is within you. You are your own book. So yeah, it's the comparison thing is coming through. What is the Lovers in reverse? Very Hermit energy, Queen of Swords. So we have Virgo. I think it's time to really trust in your wisdom. The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a feeling of being abandoned or left out in the cold. I think that maybe you felt abandoned by a feminine figure in your life, a mother figure or a mother. And there's a sense of this replaying with you. With the Lovers card in reverse, I feel you're 22. I feel like your higher self, mother, oh God, is coming through telling you to choose yourself in this situation and to really go inward. To really go inside of yourself. And 22. And you know the answer. You have the wisdom inside. You've always had that. Now it's time to acknowledge that and to... Ice Queen is coming through with this Queen of Swords. It's feeling, I don't know what it's feeling like, but it's feeling like you have to choose yourself and to be honest with yourself, to be direct with you. Since you've chosen yourself, you have to be honest with yourself. It's time to stick to that. The Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups upright. I wanted to say that there is something that you deserve out there that is aligned with you. And it wasn't this past situation. It was not. That was not aligned with who you are and with what you want to be, because you're still on the journey to find who you are and what you want to be. There's an inalignment that happened, maybe. You take this if this resonates, but yeah, just take what you've learned from this situation. And the song Realized is coming through. What I just realized is that we are perfect for each other and I'll never have another. Allow yourself to absorb the information that you learned and to keep putting up boundaries for yourself and to move forward. There's something here about really trusting in who you are and trusting in yourself and accepting, forgiving yourself in whatever aspect that have you. The layers that it's going to take to heal any sort of situation, I'm hearing that take the time to heal. You're okay. Life isn't a race. Let's see the Strength card in reverse. Also, there's something here about the relationships your mother figure had that was unaligned, and you saw that. And I don't know what that is within you, but it's almost like you told yourself that you're not going to have that happen to you. What is the Strength card in reverse? And maybe it did, and that's something that you have to forgive yourself of. What is the Strength? It's something about being used to chaos and not knowing what it doesn't look like, basically, what peace looks like. 55. You are really transforming right now, and you have to trust that your life isn't done and you are worth it. Your life is actually transforming and redirecting you into your path that you have to be in. Okay, so what is the Strength card in reverse? What is the Strength card in reverse? The Three of Swords in reverse with the Two of Cups. Yeah, there's something in a relationship that you're healing right now, maybe a breakup or end to something, but you feel, yeah, the Emperor in reverse. Maybe it was a divine masculine that, there's layers to this, but maybe it was a divine masculine that was kind of like a tyrant or a dictator personality, like they were controlling and didn't allow you to feel safe or grounded. Because the Strength card in reverse, you felt like you didn't have any control. And I also feel like you are trying to forgive your own father. Go check out Grounded and Inspired video, because I feel like there's a message from your father coming through. And I'm not going to get into that, but it's coming through. And there seems to be a level of forgiveness happening. But yeah, you may have broken up with someone or ended something with a person that felt like it was just tearing you guys apart. King of Swords energy, yeah, having to be ready. And yeah, you're definitely healing an aspect of you learning to get your power back and to stand strong and surrender at the end of the day. Surrender to what you can't control. What is the Two of Wands? What is it? It is the Page of Cups in reverse with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's kind of going back to taking care of yourself with the Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't know why I feel like ancestors are coming through right now. The Well. I think that there's something here to where you have to tap back into your inner child, because I think that the plans that you have been making for yourself has been out of a sense of you. Maybe in the past you've made decisions that were very ungrounded or not level-headed, or maybe immature. Maybe you even took up jobs or were friends with people that were immature and you couldn't trust them. There's something here about that, but I think what is this Knight of Cups in reverse? I think there's this feeling of you feeling closed off. There's going to be something revealed to you. What is this Page of Cups in reverse? What is this Page of Cups in reverse? Whoa, that one just flew out. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, okay. No, I was right with the Knight of Cups still at the bottom in reverse. You're coming off as someone who is having a blocked off energy. If this reading is hard to listen to, because I've been getting this energy of feeling frustrated in the very beginning, please be nice. It's hard to listen to readings that are difficult to hear, because we want to hear the positive things. But this came out like flying, like in circles, so it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. You have been flying with life, and it's been difficult, but I'm hearing to accept help when it comes in, because you may feel resistant to this offer or to this pathway that's opening up for you, to this calling that you feel called to. But I'm really hearing to allow this to come in, even if you feel like you can't trust this person or the situation, because it may feel like this was a past energy that you went through. This Eight of Wands in reverse, yeah. Not wanting to go towards something and instead holding your ground. Okay, so also I'm hearing, take an opportunity that's coming for you. Maybe a perception, your judgment isn't right, but also use your discernment, there's something, a level here to where fight for what you deserve. So if it doesn't add up to your, a good way to find out if this is what you deserve is this person, is this situation reaching my standards that I deserve? Are they treating me correctly? Are they giving me the time? Are they good with the communication? Am I hearing all the benefits? Is there a contract? Is there backup? Is there support? What do my family think? You know, my trusted, closest people think about this situation. Put up boundaries if needed. Fight for what you know you deserve. If this person isn't adding up, then that's vidanya, you know, that's not something that you need to go towards. That's not something that you need to accept. There's options here happening for you. Seven of Cups. There's something about options. Sorry, but okay, it's not going to focus. That's fine. The Seven of Cups has to do with illusions too. So what is something tangible in your hand that you have right now? I don't know what this is trying to say, but there's something about options coming up for you. The Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands, 7-7 may be significant, but I think that there's multiple options that you're going to have to fight off, and hence having to plan for your future. But I think that there's something that's going to come in that is going to make you happy, maybe even the family that you want. And you will know. But the thing is, in your head, you're going to battle that, and you're going to want to not allow your emotions to go wild and control you and self-sabotage, which in the end, this is fate. So I do feel like we always have a choice, but sometimes we're going to make it harder for ourselves, and this doesn't have to be as hard as you're going to make it. But yeah, let go and let God is coming through again. I think that came through in group number 1. Yeah, fight for what you deserve. You could decline offers that aren't meant for you, but in the end, there's going to be an offer coming through that is meant for you. So if this situation is immature and childish, then you'll know to put up your boundaries and to say, hey, you're not on my level, goodbye. But you'll know, and don't question it, you know, in your head. 8 of Swords, this 55, you're going through a huge transformation. Yeah, this is getting a long reading. So this is your reading, group number 2 of messages from a mom or a mother figure. It seems like there's a lot of support from the astral, and just from a healing vibe of a feminine energy. So yeah, if you enjoyed this at all, subscribe. I am sending out so much love and power to you as you take your power back and you find out who you really are and what you really want. This is a journey for all of us. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next. Please make sure to check out Grounded and Inspired, Roxanne's video, and show her some love, because you know they deserve that. So yeah, okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Hi, group number 3. Last but not least, this is your group if you chose the Miser. Okay, so I didn't read the book from anybody else, but I felt called to read it for you because I do feel like you're in this situation to where you're needing to have a different perspective on something, or there's two types of people on this side of the coin. That's why I feel like it went like this. It didn't want to come out reversed or upright. And so let me just read the reversed real quick. There's an authoritative power in your life who is causing a sense of oppression and discomfort, creating difficulties in their need to dominate others and control each situation. This power may even be you. The structures that have been put in place to provide stability have become rigid and controlling and aren't benefiting anyone anymore. Except that changing the way it's always been done isn't always a negative thing. And then there's this right here. It says, for just being the card, it doesn't say upright or reverse, it just explains what it is. The last thing says, deep inside there's a miser in all of us. Rather than let yourself become consumed with selfishness and the inability to admit your mistakes, exercise some empathy and put yourself in someone else's shoes. That difficult situation has two sides to it. Look at it from the other side and you'll find a happy compromise to be made. So, with the other groups, I felt the need to indulge in giving an energy check, and I am trusting that for some reason I feel like if that book didn't resonate for you, what it said, either you are in this situation or someone else is outside of you doing this to you, then this isn't your reading. Like if you aren't in this situation, or if your mother or mother figure wasn't like that to you or is like that to you, it really depends on what this is specifically for you. But if you don't feel like you have dealt with this or are dealing with this right now, then I would recommend to choose another group. Yeah, so sorry, I just ate food. So yeah, tap me back into the energy. It was good. But honestly, I got from that, like, there is this nurturing vibe about you that you have, that if you want to use it, you will. And I don't know, maybe some of you had a mother or mother figure that cooked for you, you know, maybe there's something about that there, or feeling satisfied. But moving on from that, just for someone, if that resonated, because this is a general reading, and I did want to preface in the beginning that this mother figure could be also any gender as well, because anyone who actually gives mother to us, then that could be someone who was a mother figure for us. It really just depends on the energy. Remember to be discerning. So I'm really drawn to the eye, that little eye in the middle of their body. It felt like the word awakening. You're opening up, you're waking up, and with this, all this stuff, this bricks, it feels like there was a wall around you. It feels like there was something that held you back or closed you up, and something occurred to where it exploded. You've exploded, and there's this sense of consciousness coming out. Like you are now aware, or there's something like you may be going through a spiritual awakening or another spiritual awakening, depending on who you are. But there's this feeling of vulnerability with you. But yeah, and maybe that goes along with you being scared that you are going to be toyed with or be used or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. The book, you may resonate with the book, but also that's just extra messages I'm getting, to where vulnerability may feel like a risk, and not all of us can. Life is meant to beat us down sometimes, most of the time, and it's us that takes responsibility to open ourselves back up, to allow ourselves to be open. I don't know if you had a choice in this. I don't know if you had a choice in to be to be opened up. Maybe it was someone, a divine intervention. It was someone that came in who forced you to open up in how they acted or just who they were. I just want to say my cat Chihiro, she came out, she was underneath the bed the whole video, so she feels comfortable in this energy. I don't know, she feels safe. And also I just wanted to show you guys Tigger. I just got really excited because Winnie the Pooh, but look at this cute little vintage Tigger. I don't know if you guys like Winnie the Pooh, but I just, I feel excited to open up to you. And I don't know if you have that energy about you to where some people just find it easy to converse. I don't know the right term for it, but to talk to you and have conversation and feel easy with you, grounded, because this is giving earth energy with the triangle. It's giving earth energy. Okay, so let's see. Message from your mother or mother figure. Let's see for group number 3. Message from group number 3's mother or mother figure. So we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Wow, starting off freaking strong. The 3 of Swords in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. Message from group number 3's mother or mother figure. We have the Strength card. The Strength card came out in every pile except I believe this is the first one that it came out upright. Awakening. Wow, Awakening in reverse. Okay, so message. Queen of Cups. You may be a water sign, or your mom may be a water sign. The Sun in reverse. Okay. Message from group number 3's mother or mother figure. The Knight of Pentacles upright. The Page of Pentacles. This is... Tap me into the energy, please. I feel like there's this energy of holding yourself back. I also heard hold me back. Like, you want someone to hold you back because you can go crazy, you know? Not in a bad way, but in a way of like, I will show the world who I am and I'm not going to be afraid to do it. But the thing is, no one's holding you back and you're not going to be held back. I got the scene from New Girl where Schmidt is telling Winston, I believe, to hold him back. And Winston's like, no. Or I don't know if it was Winston, but yeah, so Schmidt's like, come on, hold me back. So basically the universe is like, no, you do it. Do what you want because you have the strength to do it with the Strength card. You have the confidence, the knowingness, the intuition. You yourself create peace within. And I think that's beautiful. And you have the endurance and the consistency with what you love to do. You're being reminded that you have that. And you're doing a great job of getting something off the ground to be able to, but you have to believe in yourself more. I do feel like that. I think that your mother or mother figure is proud of you for continuing to fight for what you want. But it seems like there's this avoidance energy of fighting with the 5 of Swords in reverse. Excuse me, sorry. Ooh, what is the 5 of Swords in reverse? The King of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. I don't know what this is. It seems like with the... maybe you just got out of a relationship. This is the Hierophant in reverse. It seems like maybe you clash a bit with some sort of work that you should be doing or some sort of check out Grounded and Inspired video on the father figure side because this is coming through for them, so I'm not going to go into that, but I am going to go into maybe you and this mother figure or mother butt heads when it comes to some sort of belief system, some sort of in alignment with what you guys both believe or what you think is right to do. I definitely have a feeling that with this King of Pentacles, it's giving, why don't you do this instead? But instead you're like, I don't want to do that though. So you avoid talking about that altogether. You're passionate, that's for sure. And you also have very high intuition. So that's cool. Yeah, you are stubborn. I feel like, yeah, there's the stubbornness, the miser. Maybe this person's stubborn too. And you're kind of like feeling vulnerable. You feel like an egg cracked open that can't put the pieces back together again. 44. All of this is divinely timed for you though. To navigate, to understand, to weather the storm. Because this is, it feels more positive if anything. And you are really trying to ground in the physical what you want. You're creating the life that you desire. And I think you need to know that you are acting out of peace. Because with this Queen of Cups right here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you are following your intuition. And not only that, but you are creating peace within you. You're purposely doing that. You're intentionally moving with peace. Like, what can I... It's almost like the feeling of, oh, this is calm. It's calm. I like this. I am not used to it, or maybe I want more of this, or how do I not feel anxious? I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue. What's the Strength card? Because I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. What is this? What's the Strength card? Ooh. Yeah, there's the Nine of Swords. I was picturing that. With the King of Wands in reverse. Yes, talk about the confidence. So the Strength card is about confidence. And, but the thing is, you may be looked at as someone who has confidence, but on the inside, you're like, I don't believe I am magnetic. I don't believe that I am someone worthy to do what I want. What is this other energy? Yeah, you're pushing through because you have the endurance, but you're also very unsure, which is valid. I mean, honestly, when I tap into this energy, it's pretty valid, but it's kind of like you're not seeing yourself for who you are. You need to see yourself for who you are. You're the Strength card. You're not the King of Wands reversed. And maybe sometimes you redirect your energy. Yeah, I think that your family really wants you to know this. Your ancestors, your mom in the 5D, mother figure, even in real life, they want you to know that you are very much capable of anything you put your mind to. And they're not just saying this out of letting you know, like, yeah, you are, but they're literally saying, no, you are made for this. You are made for this. It's nothing to overthink. It's nothing to overanalyze. It's nothing to feel anxious. I think that maybe you struggle with anxiety. I'm not diagnosing. I'm just observing and reading the cards. But if you don't, then you may be struggling with getting worried or nervous over some sort of situation and overthinking it to the extent of not being attached to your body, not feeling grounded. There's a need to be grounded. I'm getting this Piscean energy when it comes to being in your head and being all dreamy and things like that. It's time to trust, to take action, small actions to better yourself for what you want and for those around you. For those around you. The King of Cups. Whoa, when I split the deck. Divine counterparts. Interesting. I think that you have a strong connection with both parents, whether it be grandparents or step parents, or someone that reminds you of a mother figure, like an aunt, or maybe not even family, and they have another significant other that is their divine counterpart, or that is someone who's very much in alignment with them, that you go to. Like, you have people to ask advice. And I think that you're learning to depend on yourself, and I think that there's this proudful energy, stubbornness once again, that you want to make sure that you could take care of yourself. What's this Queen of Cups? The Three of Wands, yeah, to go towards what you want. So, yeah, like I said, you're using your intuition to go towards what you want, and it's actually benefiting you because this is upright. And with the giraffe, it reminds me of being able to see the bigger picture, to see what's in front of you, to know which way to go. So this is good. You're doing really well for yourself. And I feel like this is like, take what resonates, but this feels like figures to me. People that you look up to. Excuse me, sorry. I ate and I'm a mess. I think that there's a situation outside of you that maybe they're really not looking at. What is this? Is this them? Or is this the people outside of them that is not allowing themselves to put themselves in group number 3 shoes? Who's this? Ooh. The Hermit. So The Shaman again in reverse, so that's cool. The Hermit, so Virgo energy. I think that maybe you're trying to navigate something the right way. So if anything, you're using your wisdom as to how to navigate this, and also I'm seeing this on their side as well. But for some reason, there's some sort of lack in the situation with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Maybe you not believing in yourself type of thing. Even though you have the wisdom inside you, there's still this insecurity of you not believing in yourself, the world. But there is going to be a cycle to this that comes to an end that's going to put to rest any of this type of vibe or feeling or emotion. I think that this is very interesting because this is supposed to be a message. This isn't really supposed to be giving a certain situation. So I think that's cool what I said in the beginning, that if this doesn't resonate, then maybe this isn't your group, because maybe this is a very specific situation for some of you guys. But yeah, there's this concern or worry, but you're handling it the best you can. Maybe you're trying to heal your confidence through your intuition and your emotions, like you're being mothering towards yourself. That is a beautiful energy, because with this Queen of Cups and this Three of Wands and this Strength card, because the Strength card I said in another group that's so cool how the Strength card's coming through, because it's about a woman taming a lion, so it's very much divine feminine. With the Strength card, I have so much mucus, it's really annoying. With the Strength card coming through, it's telling you that you're healing it through feminine energy. You're allowing yourself to be a little bit delulu in acting like you are more confident than you actually are, but this is actually helping because the Three of Wands is right here. The little steps that you have put towards yourself is actually benefiting you in the end. I think you're avoiding conflict that isn't necessary, and you're going inward to make sure you're making the right excuses to not deal with something, is what I heard. What is this King of Wands in reverse with the Strength card? Oh, it was the Ace of Wands in reverse again. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups. A lot of aces in the Moon reverse. So all three of these are reversed. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so with the Six of Cups in reverse, there may be something from your past that you are neglecting, or that you are trying to figure out with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. It's kind of like waiting for an opportunity to understand, like something from your past to resurface. I think that there's something from your past that's going to resurface that's going to explain a lot to you with the Six of Cups right here in reverse. But at the same time, I'm so sorry guys, this is very complex. The Star in reverse right here. Yeah, there's a lack of healing in one area of your childhood, maybe. That explains why you don't feel confident. And maybe your mother figure that you had that didn't give you this. And I think, yeah, with this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups in reverse, I really do feel like it's being revealed to you even more of how neglected your power could have been, and how much you're trying to find that now. So something about endurance with you, because endurance popped up twice here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card. Wow. So no matter how you may have been having to be in a hyper masculine way for a while, maybe even in relationships or friendships, but that kind of has to tie into a past life too. This is so interesting to me, because the Six of Cups could also do with a past life. You maybe even had ancestors or mothers in a past life that also conveyed this sense of not having much strength, or not having, or being ruled by masculine figures. You may be that type that draws in people that want to control you and also hold things back from you, but you've always known this, or it always was revealed to you. Like the truth the truth will set you free, but the truth also doesn't hide from thee. It doesn't hide from you. It always gets revealed as to what is blocking you or who is blocking you. And maybe you've seen it growing up. And that's something to take note of, that you saw people that could have been controlling or could have held back love from you, or held back because out of jealousy. There's some weird mixed, yeah, the Devil card in reverse. You know what I'm talking about when it comes to people taking you for granted. And maybe you even hung around these shadows. That was the Devil card in reverse. But you know when someone doesn't treat you right. You know when you're in situations that you're harming yourself in, when you're not protecting your own inner child. I saw this short where this girl was talking to her inner child, and the little girl's like, why do you keep giving to, I never see your boyfriend's little kid self come out. I'm getting tired, like I want to play with him. And she's like, I know, but he just doesn't let him out. He's kind of like holding it in. And she's explaining, but I want to play with him. Why isn't he coming out? She's like, he just went through a lot and stuff. And eventually the little girl gets so drained to where she's like, you want to protect his inner child, but why don't you protect me? Like, why are you trying to give to him, but he's not giving to you? Like, why aren't you protecting me? And I think that's what you are learning to do and learning to forgive yourself of, is that you didn't protect yourself, or you couldn't protect yourself when you were a kid. You didn't get that chance to. But now you are. Now you are protecting yourself. Now you are being protected. And you know when to make the right choice and who to make the right choice with. I heard don't act stupid. Maybe you are talking to yourself harshly, because I don't think that's a very positive thing to say, not gonna lie. I think that you are very smart, very wise with this Hermit card and just the energy that I'm in. But it's almost like you're getting a bird's eye view of how to handle things differently now, and what is worth it and what's not worth it. You're taming your own inner beast. With the Strength card, you may be the lion, and you may have to tame yourself when it comes to lashing out. But for some reason, I'm getting this feeling here of you're alchemizing it into something strong, into something bold, into something powerful, to where it won't be negative of how you lash out, but it will be like a king or a queen. It'll be like an emperor or an empress. So that's powerful. What is the Knight of Crystals? Messages from the mother figure or the mom. We have the Ace of Feathers. It's upright. So you may have been wanting to get the Five of Pentacles with the Page of Cups. This is mental clarity for sure. With the Knight of Pentacles, what is this? What is this Knight of Pentacles? You may have been waiting for something for a long time. A new beginning. Yeah, with the Fool in reverse. A new beginning. But you're the Ten of Wands in reverse. You're letting go. Because the Ace of Swords has to do with clarity, has to do with communication. And the Knight of Pentacles is very slow, but they move when they know they need to move. I think you're going to know when you're going to move. You're going to know when to take the right action, the next step. Because with the camels, they survive a long time in the desert. Right here. They survive a long time in the desert, and you've survived long enough, but you're understanding why things had to happen this way. You're understanding why things are taking its time, or why things are running its course. What else can we get from that? What else can we get from this? I think the Page of Cups is very important. See, this is the most confusing reading I've ever done. What is the Page of Cups? Thank you. The Three of Cups. Yeah, with the Empress. What did I say about you handling things? Divine Feminine. So, I'm getting the scene from, what is it called? That movie, the Witchcraft movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman, when they wake up for the margaritas at night. Is it margaritas? something like that. I'm getting that scene. For some reason, it feels like there's a divine feminine energy coming through that needs to be celebrated, that is celebrated, and you will have a chance to celebrate that with people around you. Maybe even if you are a woman, there's a sense of girls' night, or just being able to be in your childlike self. This is very interesting. I don't know. It's very weird. I think that there's healing coming through that's going to finally allow you to be happy and to feel abundant and to feel grateful. There's going to be a celebration coming through about something that's going to allow you to let go and to know that it's going to be okay. The Six of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles. What is the Six of Wands in reverse? Because Six of Wands has to do with success. What is the Six of Wands in reverse? A lot of aces coming through. This was the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is upright. So the Ace of Pentacles, there's probably going to be an opportunity coming up that you feel like isn't going to be successful. But in the end, it's really balancing out things and putting you on the right track. It's telling you where you need to go. And I think that this has to do with, because the Three of Swords is in the split, it has to do with feeling hurt over this situation or scared that something is going to repeat, like circling back to you. Yeah, especially with the past or something coming back. I feel like there's a sense of ego at play when it comes to receiving this opportunity, or it may be a fear of this being unsuccessful. Yeah, with this transformation, the Death card, and the Fool. You're going to need to take this risk, or at least allow this transformation to come for you, because the Sagittarius, the Fool, and then transformation is Scorpio. But once again, I really do feel like you're going to have to allow this to transform you instead of feeling like you're being held back from it, because it's going to liberate you, this opportunity. It's going to allow you to keep going. The Page of Pentacles, yeah, it's a new opportunity. It's a new opportunity. I think you're wanting to control it. I think that's what it is, a need to control. But trust that this happened for a reason, and this has taken a long time for a reason. Just know, what is this, guys? Because you're feeling hesitant. And if it heals a part of you, if it makes it feel, if you feel hesitant to taking a risk, but it also heals a part of you, you should go for it. 44, divinely timed. You're protected in this, even if you feel vulnerable or scared. Just go for it. I think that there'll be something there that you could learn and that you could grow and maybe even make new connections. Feel like a kid again. Let that feminine urge come out. No matter what gender you are. Just be you is what I want to say. And yeah, I think you're receiving some sort of communication. I don't know what it is, but it's an opportunity, and you feel kind of triggered by it, that it won't be successful, or it's like there's no point, this is not going to end well, but you're going to get a transformation within it that's going to allow you to go on to the next chapter of your life, and it's going to help you and open you up to be more childlike again, some energy that you really missed being like. So I don't know if you made it through this whole thing. This is the shortest one, but this has been an interesting one, to say the least. Yeah, so thank you guys, group number 3. Please make sure, 44 is your number, by the way. You are very divinely timed in this journey that you're going through. It's going to help you be more confident, for sure, in your choices, and the fact that life isn't so scary or mean after all. But yeah, go ahead and check out Roxanne's video on hers. It will be linked down below. Yeah, so it's going to be the father figure once again, or father message for you. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to check it out. But yeah, thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.